And he looked me up and down. He said, I put fear in your chest.
Club settings and the places where we gather at.
Hey, baby! I know y'all been missing me because I've been missing y'all. What's goody in the hoodie? How y'all been? Drop it in the comments down below. Let me know how y'all been feeling. But anyways, as y'all can see, we got another freaking story time. Y'all probably can't see me because it's bright as hell outside. And like the sun is just right up on me, giving me sun-kissed glow. I tried to tone it down, but it's not working. So I'm pretty sure y'all done read that title. I'm not going to do too much running and rambling. I just want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you new, what's up, baby? Go watch my last story times and watch my other videos so we can see if you like me or not. And go ahead, subscribe. Like, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. You should be subscribed already because we lit. The fuck? So, y'all done read that title. We just going to hop into this story time. So, y'all, I went to this party one day. Mind y'all, I was pregnant AF. I was pregnant in the party. No. I'm lying. This is right after I had my baby. And for some reason, when I had my baby, like, my stomach went down so quick. Like, y'all, I didn't have no type of stomach. Like, after the first week, my stomach was on flat. I don't know what was going on, but I was blessed. So I went to this party with my bestie. We had went to this party, and it was this dude eyeing me down at the party. Like, I didn't know he was eyeing me down. Like, my homegirl had to point it out to me, and then that's when I started catching it. So he was eyeing me down at the party, and he walked up to me, and he like, it was really him and his friends, like a whole bunch of what they call noops. I don't know, some type. They was Q dogs. I don't know, some type of fraternity. The damn boys was all walking in line, and so one of the boys, he's probably like the last one or like the third one to the last, and he walked up and he like passed by me, but he grabbed my arm and like whispered in my ear, and he was like, hey, like, let me get your Instagram so I can, you know, blah blah blah, we got a party going on. Like, he said it quick, but he was like in my ear with it. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, here, like, we start exchanging information, and he was like, thank you. And then he gave me like a little hug, and he just walked off. And so I didn't really, like, right when that happened, it was so quick, I didn't really glance at his face. So I'm like listening to what he's saying because he in my ear right here. So I'm like, oh shoot, like when he passed off, I'm like, oh, he is handsome, y'all. He was chocolate, had long dreads, and I ain't gonna lie, he looked like he was older, right? So my bestie, she like, girl, that boy been staring you down all night. And I'm like, he been staring me down. She like, he been staring you down like a dog, like. And she was like this, and I was looking like, oh, I ain't seen him. But he handsome. So after that, I just started like peeping him. But after that, like, we kept our distance. We was all just partying, having fun, and we ended up leaving. So I used to, you know, as soon as we exchange information, like when we leave the party, I don't be doing it in the party. So when we leave after the party, anybody who information I get, like Instagram or something, I just start kind of like stalking them or just like seeing who they is. Because sometimes you be knowing the people that's in the party, but it be so much music and it be dark in there that you can't tell who is who. And it just be a whole bunch of commotion going on. So whenever I leave, I'll be like, oh, shoot, that's somebody I went to school with. Or, oh, shoot, I know this boy from the party or some shit like that. I don't know. So I'm looking at his page and I'm like, oh, we got mutuals. I'm like, he cute, you know. I wonder who he is. Like, you know, I don't remember ever seeing him before because I'm kind of well known. But I'm like, I do not know this man at all. Like, where he from? So after that, he kept trying to like link up with me. Like, he used to always hit me up like, shoot, when we gonna link, when we gonna hang out, like, you know, he just used to be trying to press it. And I was like, nah, I ain't trying to link with you. Like, you know, you got to act all like, I ain't trying to link with you. Mind y'all, I really don't link with people. Plus, I was just messed up over the baby, and it was just a lot going on. So I'm like, I'm not trying to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. Any boys that I have talked to, they just weird. They always trying to do. And I don't got time for that. Like, no. So we used to do that all the time. He'll hit me up one week, be like, shoot, we gonna link up, when we gonna see each other? And I'll pass the issue. We'll probably see each other at another party and then go about our day. So I was on maternity leave at the time, so I ended up going to Texas. When I went to Texas, I wasn't hitting nobody. Like, I was just in Texas with my family, having fun with my boo in Texas, and that's just how that was going. So whenever I came back down from maternity leave, I ended up going to work. So I go to work. It was probably like my second day back at work. Guess who I see? We just gonna call this boy Tay Tay. So I see Tay Tay, and I'm like, you know how like y'all get that nervous feeling in your stomach, like that oh shoot, I gotta throw up, or that butterfly, like you really nervous. Like, let's say you go on like a roller coaster or something, that feeling that you get when you going down the roller coaster, that's exactly how my stomach felt, like dropped. I'm like, and so I'm at work and I'm like, oh my God, the boy work at my job. So I look at him and I can look really mean, so like I just make a straight face and I'm just walking, like doing my if you a girl, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all be putting on that serious face and y'all be like, kind of look stank like a mean girl. So I'm doing that and I'm just acting like I ain't paying him no mind. So we pass each other. I just keep walking. So he turn around. He like, excuse me. Hey, excuse me. So I'm like, and he like, damn, you fine. Where I know you from? And so I'm looking at him and I just said, boy, stop playing. And he said, I'm for real. Like, he got one of them. His voice is on 10. He got a handsome little smexy voice, right? So he like, I'm serious. Like, where I know you from, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, please stop playing, because you watch my story every day. You got my number. You be texting me. Don't ever in your life act like, and then we just seen each other more than once. Don't ever play with me like you just, I hate men that do that. Like, stop acting weird. Don't make things awkward. Please don't make it awkward. Don't make it awkward, because you're going to piss me off, right? So he like, I'm serious, where I know you from. I'm like, boy, I just go ahead and hit him with it. I said, boy, you already know where you know me from. I'm not finna do this with you. I was like, what's up? What you mean? He like, dang. He like, you looking like that and you just had a baby. So why you, like, boy, I'm not finna play with you. I'm not finna play with you. You know I just had a baby. Stop it. So he like, dang, you looking like that and you just had a baby, blah, blah, blah. I'm just sitting here like, yeah. He like, well, shoot, you look cute. I'm like, thanks. And he like, but shoot, when you start working up here, like, how long you been up here? I'm like, I've been working up here for like a year. I'm like, when the hell did you start working up here? Because I've never seen you before. He like, a year? You ain't been up here? I'm like, I've been on leave. But I'm like, I've been working up here for a long time. I've never seen you a day in my life. Like, when did you start working up here? Mind you, we work at this big old warehouse. It's a facility. So it is possible that you could be working there for a long time and never know that you work with somebody who you'd have met outside of work. Like, you meet somebody new every day and be like, damn. Like, it really just depends on what department you in, because we got like stations, and it's just, if you work at a warehouse, you know. If you know, you know. So that's how that went, right? So I want to say by that time we had like lost numbers or something, because some months had passed since that party. So by that time we had like lost each other numbers and shit like that. And eventually I want to say that day we ended up like exchanging numbers again, and we got back in contact. So we used to still do that. I used to still be going to parties. And one day we actually, like, I pulled down on him. He was like, come chill with me. Like, I'm at this party, come chill with me. So I'm like, I'll come and chill with you, blah, blah, blah. Because I had been doing this for months. So I'm like, I'll just come on. And so I always make it a point to let them know, like, nothing going down. Like, we just finna chill. Simple. So he like, so I pull up to the party. He come outside, because I'm like, I ain't going in that party. I'm not even trying to party today. So he just come out. He come get in the car. We just chilling. We just talking, right? So he get just telling me how his day went, asking me about my day. Like, we just having small talk, right? This fool try it. He try to grab my little thumb, like, get on, bro. Go on now. Go on. So he like, come over here. Come sit over here. I'm like, no, I'm not coming over there. Like, I don't have time. Why is all y'all dudes the same? Come over here. Like, no. Try that with them other bitches. Not me. So, anyways, we just, nothing happened. We just was kicking and caking it that day. And then, shoot, I didn't even stay there for like an hour or two. I just like left. Like after I was ready to go, I was ready to go. He went back into the party and I went about my day, went to bed. So I want to say we had linked twice, like doing that. So he finally hit me with it, like, when you gonna come see me at my house? When you gonna come like vibe with me at the house? So I'm like, I'm not coming to your house. Like, I'm not coming to your house. So he like, bro, I don't know why you want to come to my house. So I'm like, okay, I go ahead and go to this boy house. I go ahead and grab up the courage to go to this young man's house. I had to lay that law down. Nothing going down. Already like, do you got a boo? Because I'm not trying to be in a mix on none of that. I don't talk to nobody. I don't got nobody. He was like, he did tell me this. He was like, I do got like a girl. He was like, I got a girl, but like we not together. He was like, we know what's going on each other. And he was like, but if she called, like, I'm coming, like, we respect each other. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, that's decent on me. As long as you're not in like a committed relationship and I'm not stepping into the mix on something that you got. Cause for one, I'm just a female. And if it was me, I wouldn't like it done to them. You know what I'm saying? Just respect everybody the way that go. So he like, yeah, you know, I'm cool. Like, I ain't got nothing going on, blah, blah, blah. Like, you good. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I go ahead, pull down over here, sitting. Oh, mind, I forgot to tell y'all this. So he had been doing that, come to my house. I was like, no, I ain't coming. So one day I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and come. I'm like, you gonna drop the low? So he dropped, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop the low. So he dropped the low. Then he like, nah, don't come. So I'm like, don't come. He like, nah, don't come. So I'm like, flag. I had left. I was leaving him on red for like a little while. I ain't gonna lie. That made me so mad because if I go ahead and like, if I'm telling you no any other time, that one time that I say yes, please be on time. And like, don't tell me to come and then tell me not to come, because I will never come see you after that. Like, I will real deal cut you off over some shit like that. So he was like, don't come. So I'm like, okay. I didn't go. And we stopped talking for a little minute. So one day he was like, shoot, where you been at? Blah, blah, blah. This is the day that I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go. So I go ahead and pull up on him. I make it to his little house and I'm calling him. I'm like, I don't know where to park at. I'm like, I don't know which one is which. Because, you know, whenever they send location, it could send you like down the street or like not to the exact location. So he was like, I'm right here, like, you know, park beside that, park beside the Challenger. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'll park beside the Challenger. I didn't want to give out his car because I don't want to make it too obvious. But he like park beside the Challenger. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I parked beside the Challenger. He like, yeah, I was finna get ready to get in the shower before you came. He was like, but just walk in and, you know, cut you on some on the TV, blah, blah, blah. Because we on the phone. I'm looking at him standing in the door and I'm on the phone with him while I'm parking. And so I'm like, okay. So I hang up the phone. I finish parking. I walk up to the door. He's standing by the door. He like, come on in. So he invite me in and stuff. And that was that. So I make it in. Why is the house black? Like, I'm talking about pitch black. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is it so dark? You ain't got no lights on. Like, what's up with you? So he kind of guided me through the house. And so he like, well, yeah, here go the remote. He handed me the remote. And I see his light. Like, some of the light that was upstairs was coming down into the living room. So that's the light that I was seeing off of. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, I'm finna cut on a light up in here. So he like, yeah, just, you know, make yourself at home. So I'm like, okay, cool. So this boy go upstairs. He go ahead, do his little shower, whatever. While he's doing that, I'm downstairs. I'm looking for a light to switch in here, right? So I'm turning on the TV first. Then I cut on the light switch. Like, he had like a lamp downstairs. So I cut the lamp on. I'm looking. I see like, what are the electric cars? They're like kid electric cars for like 5-year-olds or something. So it's in his living room by the light, and it looked like a boy car. So I'm like, oh, he got like a son. I'm like, that's so cute. He got a son, blah, blah, blah. So I'm scrolling on TV, still trying to cut on something on the TV. I couldn't find nothing I really wanted to watch, so I cut on YouTube. Well, I go to YouTube and I see a girl account profile picture in like the left-hand side. So I'm like, this must be his girl. And I'm praying I'm not in their house. I'm praying I'm not in these folks' house. So I'm just sitting down here like, So I don't never really make myself too comfortable. I always keep a little something on me. So I'm just sitting here. I'm rolling up. I got my TV on. YouTube. I got the light on. I can see. I'm Gucci. I'm analyzing the whole scenario. His house is clean. I'm like, okay, cool. This what's up. I don't hear no kids. I don't hear no baby mama yelling. I'm cool. I'm just praying on nothing go down, right? So I finished rolling up. I'm down there smoking. I'm just chilling. Finally, I hear somebody coming downstairs. So he come downstairs. I'm looking at him. I'm like, that boy is handsome. So he come downstairs and that boy got on a whole, I'm talking about no clothes on. Zero. No clothes. He has on no clothes, right? He just got on a towel wrapped around his waist. And I'm talking about he fresh out the shower because I don't even think he dried off because it was literally water dripping down his body and body was on 10, y'all. I swear to God, like, I was like, boy, you need to be a model. Y'all little chocolate boy need to be a model. But he had, the water was dripping down and I'm just looking at him and I ain't gonna lie. It didn't turn me on because for one, we don't know each other like that. For two, like I already told you ain't nothing going down. For three, you handsome as hell, but what are you doing? Like, why you ain't got no clothes on? I was like, you handsome, but like, what is this about? Like, I don't get off the stuff like that. Like, I kind of got to have a connection first. And so I'm looking at him and I'm like, you gonna go put some clothes on? And I started laughing. And he was like, shoot, I was just trying to get back down here to you. I was trying to hurry up and come down here to you. I said, okay, I'm good. I was like, you gonna put some clothes on though? And he was like, I mean, it's a problem that I ain't got no clothes on. Like, that's a problem for you? I was like, nah, it ain't no problem. I was like, I just hope you know we ain't doing nothing. And he was like, girl, ain't nobody trying to do nothing to you. Like, I already told you that. Like, I ain't worried about none of that. And so I'm like, oh, okay. Like, he kind of got hostile. So I kind of backed up. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, shoot, I'm just letting you know. Because y'all be saying that and you try to try it. Like, this ain't that. So I'm trying to let him know, like, shoot, okay. Go ahead and go put some clothes on, my boy. Like, this is a distraction for me. It's distracting me from your face. You got a towel on at any given moment. Your towel could be off. Ain't gonna be dick and balls. I'm sitting here and it threw me off, man, because I'm just like, this is weird. So he I kind of get into like the corner of the couch. His couch is pretty wide, so I'm on the corner of the couch leaning like this, and he like over there. Like, he not sitting close to me, right? He kind of over there. So I'm just like, what's up? And y'all, I kind of got them eyes. They're like, I got them eyes, I think, because folks just be like, why you looking at me? I do not be flirting. I just be looking. I just be like, I don't know. So I'm looking at him and I'm like, hey, like, shoot, what's up? Like, we just start having small talk. So he like, what took you so long to come and see me? I'm like, shoot, I just don't be linking with folks. I don't like folks, and shoot, y'all always weird. And, you know, I just start kind of giving him my little pet peeves and rundowns on how I be feeling about men. And so he like, oh, I ain't one of them, you know, blah, blah, blah. And we just started talking. So I had my music playing, right? And so he like, shoot, like, what you been on? What you, like, he just started asking all sorts of questions, right? And so I'm like, I ain't been doing nothing. I just been chilling today. I just was chilling. I'm like, I gained up the courage to come see you. So now I'm chilling with you. And that's that. I'm like, shoot, what you got going? Because he had said that he had something to do, like, later on in the night. And so I'm like, what you got to do today? And he was like, none, just got to handle some business, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, you got to handle business. That's what's up. And so he like, what you listening to? This some BS. So he cut his music on. And it was like some real sexual music. So I'm like, okay, but I love me some sexual music. But I'm just like, okay, don't be trying to set the mood because ain't nothing happening. That's why I keep saying, like, y'all, if y'all was in that room with me, y'all would, like, I dad said it like at least 10 times. I just kept saying, I hope you know you doing it. Like, I was giving him hints. Like, I was not letting it slide. Because I knew this man was finna try something. I just knew. I could feel it in my spirit. And so he was like, why you over there? Like, why you acting weird? Why you so basically like standoffish? And I'm just like, shoot, like, I don't know, because I don't know you. And so he like, man, like, chill out. He like, shoot, like, can I rub your body down? And this where I'm like, am I too young? Or like, because I ain't never had no man ask me like, can I rub your body down? Either they just go ahead and like, I don't know, like, I've never been asked, can I rub your body down? That was so weird. I was like, no, I'm good. he was like, I'm saying though, like, you just seem kind of tense. He said, I'm trying to make you relax. Like, let me make you relax. He was like, I'm not gonna, do nothing to you. He's like, just let me rub your body down. And so I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, thank you. I don't even like that type of stuff. I'll rub my own body down. And so he like, man, whatever. Like, you think I'm on it? I ain't trying to do nothing. I just think you cute. I just think you sexy or something. And then he started rubbing like my arm. He like, your skin's so soft. And I'm just like, bro, you ain't got to keep touching me. Like, we was real there going back and forth in his house. And I'm just like, bro, like, he was so, like, he kind of, I can tell he one of them boys that get his way. Like, I could tell that females like him because I was really giving him like the way he was moving. You can tell when a dude actually like get their way versus like they really don't know how to maneuver. He knew how to maneuver with females, but he also get his way. Like a girl probably be ready to drop their drawers for him. Me, I'm not one of them. So I'm looking at him like, bro, like, go ahead, get the up off me because you steady touching me. Like, you making me uncomfortable. Like, I'm trying to. And then I'm kind of like a little boy. So I'm talking to him kind of like a little boy. I wasn't being submissive to him because I don't know you. So he was like, man, whatever. Like, sure, he just get to playing that music. So I'm kind of turning up a little bit. I'm trying to loosen the mood, not trying to act nervous. Cause he like, cause you nervous? I'm like, a little bit. I'm like, but no, I don't really get nervous. I'm like, sure, I ain't never been nervous. I'm trying to hype myself up. Cause I really rarely get nervous, but he making me nervous. Cause for one, I think the boy older. I'm like, you are older. You are not my age. Like, you are older. And so shoot, he like asking me questions. He just gets to throwing questions out like, what's your what you like to eat? What you like to do? He come on, he like, what's your birthday? So I'm like, November 29th. And he like, say you lying. And I'm like, no, the fuck, like, it's my birthday. That's my birthday. He like, say swear to God. I'm like, swear to God, it's my birthday. So at this point, I'm kind of putting two and two together. I'm like, wait a minute, that's your birthday? And so he like, nah, bro, tell me. He was like, God, he just get y'all, this boy was so dramatic. I ain't never met no boy as dramatic as him. He like, say swear to God. Nah, bro, God, please don't tell me you to do this to me. Please, God, please. So I'm just sitting here like, you are weird. And so he like, I swear to God, that's weird. I'm like, so that's your birthday? Like, cause you're not getting at the point, is that your birthday? And so he like, man, that's my birthday. So I'm like, you lying. So we need to see each other ID. So I'm like, where your ID at? He like, where your ID at? I'm like, where your ID at? So it was just a weird, fun moment. Like, y'all ever met somebody for the first time or hung, because that was our first time meeting. Y'all ever met somebody and hung out with them for the first time and you like, and it's just a vibe? That's how it was when we got past the uncomfortable part. So he was like, shoot, let me see your ID. Let me see your ID. So we exchanged IDs and we like, we got the same birthday. Like, that's crazy. He like, I would never expect you to be no Sagittarius. He like, because you ain't giving me them type of vibes. Like, you giving me bougie. You giving me this. I am far from bougie, baby. Don't ever in your life call me bougie. I'll snatch this wig off, these nails off, these earrings off, these lashes off. I'll take everything off and be a bald-headed scallywag. Don't play with me. So, yeah, so I'm sitting there, I'm just like, we got each other's birthday. Like, that's what's up. Like, that's what's up. But I guess I still was kind of giving him tense vibes because this boy gonna look at me and was like, is you scared? And I'm like, I'm nervous. I just go ahead and admit, I'm like, I'm kind of nervous. And he was like, and y'all, it's funny because I gotta act it out. I gotta act it out. He said, and he looked me up and down. He said, I put fear in your chest. And you know how you look at somebody too long and you look at them and you just like, you kind of ugly. Like, if I stare at somebody too long, they'll start looking ugly to me. And so he was a very handsome boy, but he looked like a dog. Like, he really did look like a dog. Like, I wish I could compare to him somebody. Y'all ever seen a boy that just look hard? Like, they handsome, but they look hard. He like handsome, but look like a dog. And like, he looked like he been through a lot of like, and I'm looking at him like, you look hard and you look scary as like a little demon. Like, and so I'm looking at him, he talking about, I put on your chest. And he doing like all this. And I'm sitting here like, I'm like, I said, yeah, you actually do put fear in my chest. He was like, oh, I put fear in your chest. I said, don't even do too much. I said, you just weird. I was like, you making me nervous, but not like that. Like, you not stopping shit. Like, you not making me like, I'll still tee up in here. I'm like, you not doing nothing. You not doing nothing that you think when I say, yeah, you put a fear in my chest. Don't even try to get over on me, because nah, baby, this ain't that. So he like, I put fear in your chest, all of that, doing all of that. He like, shoot, I put fear in your chest. So he get try to play with me. I'm like, no, fool, get off me. I don't know you. And so I'm like, this some bullshit that you playing. I'm like, cause he playing like Mo 3 quarantines. He playing just some lame stuff. I'm like, let me cut you on some stuff. So I cut on that goddamn Major 9. If you know, you know. Major 9 is a bop. So I cut him on or whatever, right? Major 9 get the going crazy. I played that, what's it called? I think it's Meg Thee Stallion. I played that, and that video just goes so crazy. The girls be in there doing the splits. Like, I gotta put an insert in here because they be snapping. I struck your body like this keyboard. Probably heard this before. We don't even need quad. Fuck you like a yeah, they snapped, okay? So, that happened or whatever. And he like, oh, because he was like, that's some bullshit. You finna cut on some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, my music is not no BS. I got that good music. So I cut on. He like, oh. I said, yeah, look at you judging the book by its cover, right? So he get to trying to get up on me and stuff. And I'm just like, bro, no. He like, man. So I said, didn't I tell you ain't nothing happened? This boy got mad and was like, girl, ain't nobody trying to do nothing with you. I just told you that. Bro, you weird. But why is you steady touching me? Like, I hate when people touch me. If I told you we not doing nothing. Like, don't try to give me no kiss. Don't try to get on me. I don't know you. I don't want no kiss from you. I don't want nothing from you. Like, please leave me the fuck alone. I will get up and leave and slice your tires and never come back. Like, it just, he did the fucking most. Anyways, I had played like a couple songs, and I could tell he wanted to do something like really, really bad. Cause I wish I could give extra details. He wanted to do something so bad, y'all, but he was just acting like every time I mentioned that we weren't doing that, he was just like going ham. And I'm like, it's time for me to go. So I'm like, okay, I'll see you later, boom. So I go ahead, get up. He like, oh, you finna go. And this whole time he literally has on the freaking towel with the stuff out. Like, I can see your print. Like, what's up with you? And so he like, go ahead and get up. And he like, sure, you gonna give me a hug? So I'm like, no, I'm not giving you no hug. So he walked me to the door, and he like, dang, you're not gonna give me no hug. So I just go ahead and give him a hug. And then I'm like, all right, bye. And y'all, I kind of jiggled that booty when I walked out. Like, you know how your girls be switching? I switched like real hard, like, because after I had that baby, I had gained some weight. So I'm switching that booty. I hop up in my car, and I'm just like, y'all, I ain't never made it home so damn fast a day in my life, y'all. I was scared. My heart was beating. I felt like I was going in a cardiac arrest. This man had me so drove because I just couldn't get over the towel. The freaking towel was like, what? Like, it was so freaking weird. I got a whole bunch of more story times, but like this story time is kind of going on like a little long, and I'm gonna have to like let it lead up into some other stuff. But that's pretty much the story time about how this boy wanted to like really bad, and he was just so crazy talking about something. Oh my goodness, the boy was like, I want to put in your chest. Like, no, you don't put fear in nobody's chest, baby. You are weird and you look like a damn dog. So that's the story time. I love you, babies. I will definitely talk to y'all later.